hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another Emmy Eats. Today I'll be eating France, or France if you're French. So if you've missed my first episode of Emmy Eats France, I should put the link down below. I ate it, gosh, a while ago, so I'm ready to eat my second installment. So this lovely package was sent to me by Little Miss I. Little Miss I, thanks so much for sending me this little compact package of French treats. I'm super excited to taste them. So, alright, so the first thing I'm going to try is this. And this is Soupe de Poisson. And again, as always, please excuse my terrible pronunciation. So Soupe de Poisson is a beautiful can of bouillabaisse, which is a soup. I have my trivet here, my pot of soup. And let's give that a taste. I did as instructed, as Miss Elia said, I heated it with 2/3 of a cup of water. Alright, so let's give it a taste. Itadakimasu. For a canned soup, that's quite nice. It has a really strong, oceany, briny, fishy flavor to it, but it's rich and warm. And yeah, not bad. It does taste a little bit tinned, but it is a canned soup after all. But yeah, hearty and I think really great with like crispy, crunchy baguette or something, some kind of bread to sop it up. To me, it has a really rich flavor to it, and it's very similar to crab tamale, that kind of really rich, crabby flavor that you find underneath the shell. That's what it reminds me of. Delicious. The next thing we have are little Lou biscuits, and they're called Petit Beurre, and this one's called Petie Écolier. And these are little schoolboy cookies, and these are one of our favorite cookies in our house. And here's the package. So Little Miss I tells me there are 4 meals in France. You begin with breakfast, which is petit déjeuner, then you have déjeuner, which is lunch, then you have snack, which is goûter, and then you have dinner, which is dîner. So this is typical. These little Lou biscuits are typical for goûter, which is your snack. These go, we open them up. These got a little bit crumbled, but I think they'll still be all right. So it's a biscuit with a little chocolate slab on top in the form of a schoolboy. Winston. And those are fantastic. One of my favorite tea biscuit cookies. I actually mentioned these cookies in my Emmy Eats Canada Part 3 video where I had the little cookies from Montreal. These are quite similar. I think the chocolate is a little bit better than these ones. Really milky and rich and creamy. And then you've got the nice little biscuit layer beneath, which is crisp and just perfect combination. Next we have these little candies. They're called Kamba. Carambar. Little Miss I says these are the most famous sweets in France, and children like the jokes inside but they're never funny. My French friends, you'll have to translate what the joke is for me. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but a couple little jokes in there. Indeed, the candy looks like a caramel. It's summer here, so everything is quite soft and melty. It smells like caramel. Let's give it a taste. It's a very sticky caramel that has a strong kind of perfume of kind of an artificial vanilla flavor. Not bad. In terms of both texture and flavor, it reminds me of a kind of hybrid between a sugar daddy and a Tootsie Roll. Not bad. Le Paille d'eau. And these are strawberry biscuits, again made by the company Lou. Look at these biscuits. I've never seen anything like them. Look, they're like fluted. Look how charming. They have little X's on it that say Paille d'eau. And I think you can snap them. How delightful! They're wonderful. The jam is chewy and full of strawberry flavor without being overly sweet. And the wafer is delicate and crisp. Fan-stinkin-tastic. I love that. I've never had a wafer cookie like that before. So Little Miss I actually doesn't like sweets all that much, but she loves this one. And these ones are called Arlequin. And they are Harlequin candies. Red, white, and green. All right, here we go. They're a hard candy, and they have a nice bit of acidity in there. They're quite tart, actually. In terms of flavor, I'd say kind of a tart, fruity flavor, a little bit cherried, but really nice candy because it's not overly sweet. Nice. Tarrine de Canard, and this is a pate. It's a duck pate, and I'm just going to have it in a couple of Ritz crackers here. So here's the pate. Looks great, glossy, and we'll just put some on there. I love pate. Love it, love it, love it. It smells great. Here we go. Itadakimasu. Oh. Scrumptious. Meaty and salty and gamey and rich and creamy. It's got a little bit of gelatin on top, which keeps it nice and moist. and you've got the richness in there. It's a little bit livery, as a lot of game or duck flavored things are, but it's scrumptious. I love it. Next we have a Tapenade Vert, which is a olive paste made out of green olives. So let's check that out. And oh, it smells great. Look at all that green olive oil. It's beautiful. Spread a little bit of that on there and give that a taste. Wow. That really needs to be on some plain bread because it's very, very salty, but it's delicious. Really great olive flavors. Salty, briny, slightly bitter. And then that's all kind of cut with the olive oil, which is rich and kind of slippery in your mouth. Delicious. This is quite salty. Actually saltier than the pate. So this actually must be on bread, I think, rather than crackers, because on crackers it's just a bit too salty. This is such beautiful packaging. I love this. Adore it. Look at that. Isn't that charming? And this is chestnut spread, as it says. So we'll try that on a cracker as well, since I don't have any bread. What is a house without bread? Oh, my house. Oh my gosh, that looks fantastic. It's kind of jellied and speckled. She says it's quite similar to anko paste, which is a sweet bean paste in Japan. Doesn't smell like much. Let's give it a taste. And that's a really great analogy. I'd say it's very similar to anko paste in terms of both the texture and the kind of natural sweetness of it. Really great. Next we have this. It's called Boulong, and it's a type of cracker, the cheese cracker. I think it's Emmentaler cheese. They're like little shields. Okay, let's find one that's not broken. So stinking cute. Let's give them a taste. Those are so rich. It's like a Ritz cracker, goldfish cracker topped with cheese. It's divine. You've got a really concentrated cheese flavor, almost like Parmesan. And then you've got a really light, buttery cracker underneath. Alright, so that wraps up my little tasting of France. Thanks again, little Miss I, for sending me this beautiful package of treats. It was beautiful. And the soup especially was a really great treat as well. And let me know in the comments below what your snack indulgences are. I'm always looking for new inspiration. And if you don't know already, I have another channel called Emmymade, where I do fun kid crafts with my sons. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys learned something, and I shall see you in my next video. Toodaloo, take care, bye! This is the packaging. This is actually a paste container. It's kind of nostalgic for many, and that line, like this. And I am so sweaty.